evening, and we're coming at you live from the Channel 4 News Studio with 3-time Emmy winner Eliza Wharton and 5-time winner Increase Mathers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm Eliza Wharton, 3-time Emmy winner, not 5 like Increase here.
And I'm Increase Mather. Welcome to the studios of News 4 News Update. Tonight, we are bringing you an extraordinary story.
Extraordinary, folks.
Thank you. Coming out of Brotherton, Yorkshire.
Yes, we will have a live report outside with...
Claire Whelan is going to be interviewing Lady Ramsden about an extraordinary event happening there over the last few days. It appears there has been raining wheat for the last few days in Brotherton, and now we go live outside for a one only broadcast. Over to you.
Thanks, Increase. We are here in Brotherton, Yorkshire, interviewing Lady Ramsden. And apparently it has been raining wheat for how long?
About 3 days now.
3 days. That is a very long time. Do you know where it's coming from?
It could be God, it could be the devil, but it's definitely coming from the sky.
Okay, so you believe it's God. Do you understand what his purpose is for this?
Definitely uncanny, super unnatural.
Do you know what you're going to do with the rice?
I'm going to
wheat,
collect.
if you pick it up.
I'm going to collect it and send it to Judge Green in London to have him investigate what this could be.
Do you have any ideas what it might possibly be?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, it keeps raining wheat. I don't know if we should stay out here too long. Back to you, Eliza.
Back to Channel 4 News, where we have some distressing reports coming from the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Apparently there's a woman holding Bible meetings. Eliza?
Woman, I love how you say that there, Increase. Yes, a woman is holding Bible meetings in her home. She's fellowshipping and leading and giving her viewpoint on the Bible.
Well, as you know, Eliza, that is against the rules. And as we all know, this will not stand in our community. I wonder what's going to happen.
But why is it against the rules, Increase? That is, a woman is just as equal as a man.
I think so too. I have no idea. Let's go to the field where our reporter Carwin is going to further investigate this strange report.
Go, Ann Hutchinson.
Thanks, guys. We are live here in the home of Miss Ann Hutchinson. Miss Ann Hutchinson, may I ask, what are you doing here?
As ladies, we're just fellowshipping and gathering together, discussing the Bible and our viewpoints and opinions on it.
Well, it's very good you have your own opinions, but I have a quick question. How do you feel society's going to portray your actions here?
We've had some very negative feedback from the surrounding society as well as the authorities, but we're peaceful, we're quiet, and I really don't think anyone will
Oh, is there an Ann Hutchinson here?
We have a visitor
I'm
here.
afraid I'm arresting you for carrying on illegal.
We are live. We are live. The rest of
I
Ann
walk
Hutchinson.
through the shallow, through the
Mrs.
valley of
Hutchinson,
death, for
comment
not
on
will
this.
I... Get the thing out of my face! For I will not know for what I have done.
Back to you guys.
Save
Back to
God.
you.
Channel 4 News, and now as we go to our weather station, we're going to take a look at the weather today in Massachusetts Bay Colony, and hopefully it'll be a nice day today.
Wait, Increase. I'm getting some breaking news here, folks. We have an update that Mary Rowlandson just skipped out on her interview that was scheduled for tonight. The film cameramen have caught some interesting film that I think you're all going to find quite shocking. Hold on to your seats, folks. This is going to be a wild ride.
Well, I'm supposed to be with Mary Rowlandson right now at this particular spot, but it appears she is not here. We were going to discuss her life as a single mother, which is very surprising. It usually doesn't happen. But I will try and see where she is. Still not anywhere. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, they are Indians! Oh, no wonder they talk about them all the time. It looks like Mary and her daughter were just kidnapped. And there's no police around. Okay, well, I should get out of here before they come after me too. Oh, bye.
Channel 4 News, where we are reporting on a distressing story coming out of Weathersford, Connecticut. Apparently, citizen William Beadle has injured some of his family members. Eliza, more from you.
Yes, this is just a very distressing story. This man has so-called murdered his entire family. A little bit cray-cray, if you ask me. Let's get more from Catherine, who's on the scene now dealing with this a man who I believe should be committed.
Thanks, guys. And now we're reporting live at the Beadle household, where we had some breaking news that there has been a disturbance in their household. Let's investigate.
Oh my gosh, there's blood everywhere.
She's not breathing.
Oh my gosh! Mr. Beadle, what's wrong?
There's something wrong.
Mr. Beadle. Mr. Beadle, what happened?
I don't know.
Is this your wife and your children?
What? Oh my God.
What happened?
What happened? I don't know.
You have blood all over you.
Oh my God. The voices in my head, they were, get out, get out. They're telling me.
Who are the voices?
I don't know. I thought it was God. I thought it was He who was telling me to, oh my God, I can't get out. They're not even still in my head. I don't know who it was. I thought it was God. I mean.
Was it God that told you to murder
I
your family?
thought so. Why would He tell me to do this?
It seems unsafe. Back to you in the studio.
That was creepy and weird.
I think I have the chills.
Anyway, in more news from our northern colonies, apparently there is a trial on at the moment, a witch trial. Local woman Susanna Martin has been accused of being a witch. Eliza?
Yes, from what I have gathered, Cotton Mather's is on the scene now, outside of the courtroom. He's also been going around interviewing various neighborhood folks who have their side of the story on why Susanna Martin is in fact a witch. So we will take it now to Cotton Mather's and the interviews he has with the people on this matter.
Hi, we're here in Salem, and I'm actually interviewing John Atkinson. And we heard rumors around the town in Salem that there's a supposed witch, Susanna Martin, and we just wanted to see how you have encountered her.
Well, actually, I don't know a lot about her personally, but I actually bought a cow from her son recently, and I've been raising cows all my life, and I've never had a cow that's acted the way this cow did. I've had it tear down fencing, I've tied it up with ropes, it's ridiculously strong, it is just unruly in every way, I can't tame it, so in that sense, I don't know what to think.
Okay, so because of that, do you think it has any relation to do with the family, or is it just some other unnatural power, or what do you think is the cause of this?
I mean, I hate to sort of jump on the bandwagon, but considering what I've been hearing, and considering I've never experienced anything like this before, I mean, maybe it is related, I don't know.
Okay, well that's very interesting. Thank you for your time, and we will get back to other people. Hi, we're here in another part of Salem, and I'm here with Robert Downer. And according to him, there's been another incident between him and Susanna Martin. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, I can. The night before, she comes to me and says that a she-devil is going to get me. I didn't think much of it. I thought that was certainly strange. But when I was at home at night, a cat came through the window and started scratching at me and choking me and trying to kill me. And the only thing I could think of was, well, certainly something strange. I'm frightened.
Yeah, so a cat, you said?
A big one. I thought it was going to choke me. It started scratching at me like crazy.
Cats usually don't do that unless there is a certain problem. Can you possibly give your insight on what it was?
Yes, I can. It's witches. Witches. There's no other explanation.
Again, witches. as you can see. Well, we'll continue our interviewing session, and thank you for your time. We're here with Sarah Atkinson in Newberry, and she has another account of Susanna Martin. Now, can you tell us more about what happened?
Well, so I knew this lady from talk around town and whatnot, but she came up to my front door today, knock, 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 middle of this crazy winter storm, and just, walks on in and says, oh, well, I made it all the way here from Amesbury, and my shoes aren't even wet. And I was like, girl, how does that even happen? Because if I were walking all the way from Amesbury to Newberry, I would be soaked up to my knees.
Well, what do you think she meant by not being wet at all? Like, what do you think that meant?
Well, I mean, she came in bone dry. She must be a witch or something, because that's just crazy.
Very interesting. Well, we'll have to keep interviewing other people, but thank you for your time. Hi, so we're here with Jervis Ring, and he is going to talk about his interaction with Susanna Martin. So can you tell us more about that, please?
Well, it happened like this about 7 years ago, a number of years ago. It wasn't quite an interaction, it was more like an accostation. I was violated, actually, in the middle of the night. I was attacked, really. I was grievously oppressed in the night, and I didn't see who troubled me at first. It happened again and again, and at last I saw, perfectly lying awake, I saw her, and it was Susanna Martin. I know it. It was Susanna Martin. She came to me, she approached me, and she did the queerest thing. She bit my finger, and to this day I still see the marks. Still see the marks.
So, wow. Why do you think she came to you personally?
Well, it's hard to say, ma'am. Around town, I'm known to have very handsome hands, and maybe she was attracted to my handsome hands, but I think kind of a weird interest like that bemoans some other things that might be going on with her. She might have been a witch. Who's to say? What kind of a normal person, a woman, would do that anyway?
Very, very true.
And you know what they say, nothing good happens after 11 p.m., and it was definitely after 11 p.m.
Okay, well, that is very true. I will agree with you. Well, thank you for your time and claiming that she is a witch yet again. And back to you.
Let me know if you need
Channel 4. Now it is time for our daily wrap-up. Eliza, we seem to have some very strange stories coming out of the colonies today.
Oh, most definitely. I believe there are a lot of themes running between these stories, but one in particular I do believe is the oppression of women.
It does seem that women seem to be in the news a lot today. What do you think could cause these women to act in this way?
Well, I do believe what you are seeing in these stories is women taking a stand against the role that they currently have within their society and households. What you may see is a pushback of women against their husbands and men.
Well, I don't know if that's true, Eliza. This seems to be just a couple or 2 or 3 women who seem to be affected by the supernatural and the uncanny.
I do what think is supernatural and uncanny is you men. I feel that with the Wieland story that we had this evening, that is definitely some supernatural, uncanny, and a bit of a God touch in there. That is what I feel is to come for you men.
I think you might be right, Eliza. There is a thread of Gothicism running through all these stories, and I fear for both men and women if this state continues.
Most definitely. These have been some dark, murderous, depressing stories that we have had today. Hopefully tomorrow we have some spring, sunshiny, bright news for you tomorrow.
I hope so too, Eliza. And that's all from the Channel 4 News team. Until we see you next time.
Keep the class,
Classy
Millersville.